I loved him quietly while he loved the idea of me. I didn't fall for him because he was extraordinary. I fell for him because he was there, when no one else noticed me. I met him during a year when my life felt paused. Everyone around me seemed to be moving forward. New jobs, new relationships, new plans. While I stayed in the same place, pretending I wasn't falling behind. He was my coworker, not the kind you immediately notice. Not loud, not charming in an obvious way, but kind. The kind that doesn't announce itself. We worked late often. Same office, different desks, quiet nights, filled with keyboard sounds and tired sighs. Sometimes he'd bring me coffee without asking. Sometimes he'd remind me to go home when I worked too long. "You don't need to prove anything," he once said casually. That sentence stayed with me. We started talking more. About work first, then life, then everything else. He knew when I was overwhelmed, even when I said I was fine. He listened without interrupting, without offering solutions I didn't ask for. I felt understood, and slowly, I fell in love. But I never told him, because he talked about love like it was an idea. Something distant, something theoretical. He liked the attention. He liked being admired. He liked being needed. And I liked being the one who was always there. I supported him through his bad days, encouraged him through his doubts, stayed up late, listening to his fears. I was his safe place. But safety, I learned, is not the same as choice. He flirted with other girls openly, casually, like it meant nothing. And every time I told myself I was different, he would say things like, "You know me better than anyone," or, "Andiana, I don't know what I'd do without you." And I held on to those words like promises. But they weren't promises. They were comforts. There was a night when everything became clear. We were walking home after work. The city quiet, lights reflecting off wet streets. He stopped suddenly and said, "I think I want to start dating again." My heart dropped. I asked, "Dating? Who?" He shrugged. "I don't know yet. Someone new. Someone exciting." He didn't look at me when he said it. And in that moment, I realized something painful. He loved the idea of having someone who cared. But he didn't love me. I was the background. The constant. The one who made his life easier. Not the one he wanted to build something with. I went home that night and cried quietly. Not because I was rejected, but because I had been invisible the whole time. The next day, I started changing. Not dramatically, not angrily. I stopped being available all the time. Stopped replying immediately. Stopped staying late just to keep him company. He noticed. "Did I do something wrong?" he asked. I smiled and said, "No, I'm just choosing myself." He looked confused, because he was used to being chosen, not choosing. Eventually, he drifted, and it hurt, but it also healed me, because I finally understood something I wish I had known sooner. Love should not feel like waiting to be noticed. Love should not feel like proving your worth. Love should not feel like you're standing in someone's shadow. I didn't lose him. I lost the version of myself who thought being needed was the same as being loved. And that loss saved me. I am Lucy, and this is Unsaid Love.